you one thing. This thing.
Look at it. It hurts.
I'm sorry.
This thing's painful.
That's great.
Do you want to hear a joke real fast?
No.
Is it PG?
I
Are we
think
being
so.
recorded?
I think so.
It depends. Are we
sure.
being recorded?
That depends who's done.
The viewers.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure. I have to do it with like a
I'm
southern
recording
accent,
everybody
though.
here without your permission. I mean, God is
God, did we just get F-bombs? Okay.
Shut the fudge nuggets up.
Oh, Lord.
There you go.
Welcome to the last Eala class of the first level, which lasts for 6 weeks. And I've been not saying anything and letting you listen to a little bit of kibitzing because they're
we have
kids.
been
They're
being
young
recorded.
adults. They. I know you can hear what he said, and I'm going to hear it later.
God damn it.
So, okay, no more cussing. If we can avoid it, no more cussing. We're
Hey,
going to
damn
use-
is not a cuss word.
It's in the Bible.
Ha ha!
So is hell.
Exactly, hell is not a cuss word.
Well, I guess it's perception, right?
And heaven. What if heaven was a cuss word?
What the heaven? Oh my God! You know what? I'll
Speaking-
see you in heaven.
Speaking of heaven, my friend made a joke, and I just got why it was so bad.
That was me. Someone told me a joke, and I was
Kibitzing for a second
hold
here.
on, hold on, listen. Okay, so my friend made a really bad joke, and my other friend was like, "Go to heaven," and he's like, "Oh, don't cuss me like that." I was like, "Wait, huh?"
That's so wrong. Okay, so
I get it.
welcome to our 6th session, also our last session of the first level of our equine assisted life agility class. We have 3 kids with us from this class. We did have 4, but it went down, and it's what?
Grown.
You're grown.
I'm the
Oh,
oldest
she's not a
one
kid, is
here.
what she's telling me.
I am the
I'm
oldest one
wasting my
here.
No, you're
coffee.
not.
How old are you?
How old are you?
I asked you
I'm
first.
16.
You already know
I'm
this.
17.
You know what? Age is just a number.
Jail is just a
And I say that because she said something about it, and
That's like
like it was.
somebody that's 21 dating a 13-year-old. Oh, age is just a number. Oh,
Right.
really? And jail is just a number?
You're talking about Tekashi 69.
I mean, dating.
Okay, so
What?
I don't know if they can hear everybody at this point.
They can only
However,
hear me.
you might want to actually, well, of course they can hear you, and they can hear me, which is okay. And if I yell, they can probably hear me, and I yell pretty loud, so I may give another one of these. Okay, so or you may want to hold on to your mic and kind of do this thing, you know, but hey, whatever.
Hey, how you doing? How do you feel today? I would do that.
All right,
Thank you
so
very
the
much.
reason we're doing this today, we're sitting in the round pen, and this isn't long enough for me to put the camera behind them so that you can see that. Okay, I want you guys to duck your heads. Just tilt your heads down.
Oh, wait, hold on. They can see my eyes.
Just put the
right?
hood.
Wait, please, wait.
Oh, that'll work.
Wait.
Okay, good. Put your hood on. Right, geez, Louise, she's having coronaries.
Hold on.
Okay. See, we have to do this. This is silly stuff, but we have to do this because we're not allowed to show their faces and who they really are for legality purposes. Lord.
Yeah, they can
All
just
right.
hold it anywhere.
This is little Miss Juan. She wanted to go by Juan, so this is Juan, and this is Kyle. No, this isn't Kyle. What is your name again? Oh, he's Jorge. This is George, and then this
Rebecca.
is Rebecca. Okay, so now you guys
Rebecca
know.
looks like a truck driver.
Now you know. You can take all that out. She does, right? Now you guys know that
Hey,
they're
there's a
really here.
person.
There is a person coming. She doesn't know we're on video yet.
Mom, we're on video yet.
Yeah.
So
Mom.
it's like, oh Lord.
Wait.
You can, believe it or not, you can climb through, but there's actually a gate right there. But you can climb through. The trick is pushing your butt all the way to the back of the pole once you get your leg through. Then you can slide yourself in.
No.
She can. She's right. You're
No,
right.
don't do it.
You can do it. But you can also.
that phone.
Here.
Don't break it.
Here, hold this.
Lord have mercy. You can also go through the gate. Oh look.
So let's talk politics. How is it?
Okay, so no politics.
Okay.
No religion.
How is the weather?
How's the weather? I think it's pretty good. We're sitting
It's
out
actually
here,
really
right?
nice because it's like sunny, but it's like windy and like I
It's
like
breezy.
It.
When
Yeah,
did all the
it's, like,
clouds
It's not ice cold
It's
out.
nice.
It's not
It's-
hot.
I like it.
So I have this pointing on me only. Okay, so you can walk behind and come over here, and you can put
With
this
that,
down
I
over,
can
and make sure it's not wet where I spilled the coffee. Okay, cool.
No, you just throw coffee on the ground. It's
love your
actually right
mugs.
there
Oh,
behind
those are kids.
Hello,
I have them back
what's
right away.
Oh yeah.
So, one of the moms has showed up, and we're doing our last minute. Now we're leaving the gate open to the round pen, and here I'm going to show you guys. Let me have the mic for just a second. Okay, stop moving that, or I'm going to hurt you. ASBs. I know now you have me on video saying I'm going to hurt you. That'll go over well. Okay. See, so we're in the round pen. We're doing our round pen chair challenge. However, what we're doing is here you go. Mic back. Who had it? Who wants it? Who had it? She wants it. Okay. No eating the mic.
Why not?
I know we haven't even gone to go get pizza yet. I'm like, oh Lord. So we might have to go get pizza. I mean, like, go get pizza.
I'm
Okay.
down.
So. And
No pork.
they like that idea. Okay.
No
fine.
pork.
That's it. That's
Where does
Moving on.
pepperoni come
Let's
from?
get it together. The reason we're doing this today is to find out what they think of it, and I want you guys to hear what they've been doing, what they've learned. Put your hand down, Mr. ASBs. ASBs, by the way, are attention-seeking behavior, so if you want to use that on your kid, go for it. Or your mom, whatever. Moving on. Attention-seeking behavior.
I can do that.
I almost called you a different name. All right, Jorge. Let's go ahead and give Jorge that and take the clip off your nose.
It's not a ring for your nose. That one's on that side. There you go.
Focus.
Don't do the
Focus. Let me ask you this. Speaking of focus, he's sitting like, oh, okay, focus. So, talking about, stop it. I wish I had the Halloween mask so I could just put the masquerade mask on,
Mom,
and then we
can
put
we
them
show
on
our
video.
faces?
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
We can show ours.
You're okay with that?
I don't want to.
Well, you give consent for me too, because I don't feel like hiding my face this entire time.
Be quiet. Just calm. Calm down, they
I
say.
don't like.
Well,
Can I give my own consent? Like, is that a thing?
no, you're not old enough, sweetie. It is a thing, but you're not old enough.
Yeah.
You
Sweetie.
still have a parent. Yeah, sweetie.
Do I?
I don't think you can tell
I
it's
don't
him.
know,
Look,
do
he's
you?
got glasses,
My
a
mom
hat,
doesn't
a
have
hood.
parental.
Okay, you're on
rights,
video.
So.
Just be aware.
So?
Okay, I just want you aware.
My mom doesn't have parental rights. My uncle does, and he's in Alabama. So.
And he's in Alabama.
We're moving on now. So, you've been coming here longer. We talked earlier very quickly that you started with the work program at, well, you've been at the Harbor House. You've been there for a few weeks. And for instance, what you did was when you got here before the class today, you started filling bags. So do me a favor, say it again. I know.
I'm putting all
but-
the detail in it too.
Oh no.
Go
He
for
doesn't
it.
care.
Go
Okay,
for it.
so-
No, that's okay.
Bags are like net things, and they have a piece of rope around them so that you can tie it off. And then you give 5 of them in here, which is Maya, Jax, Phoenix, Nakoma, and Scarlet. 8 to 9 pounds, and then Starbuck gets 8 to 9 pounds, and then Liberty, Freedom, and Justice get 9 to 10 pounds, and then it's a slow feeder, so they pull the grass out of the net, and then they eat it.
And
So
then they eat it. That's right. Okay, and so this is just one of the things he's learned with our work program. He gets here ahead of time. And then the girls ended up helping when they got here this morning. They learned how to do some of the things with the horses that pertain just to horses. So they get to enjoy and learn a little bit of husbandry as well. They've learned how to put halters on. And you know what I'm going to do, since we've gotten an okay for the girls to be on video, how do you feel about being on video? You're okay with not being on for now?
I don't care.
Okay, either way. So right now I'm going to have George.
Jorge.
I'm having Jorge. Lord. And we're saying it that way because he's white. So we're saying Jorge. We're not saying Jorge. We're saying Jorge. So I'm going to have you switch places with me so that I can turn the camera around for a moment. And they'll be able to see the horses in the background, the girls. Okay. Then we'll talk to the girls. If you're comfortable with it, if you're not comfy with it, that's okay. You don't have to. Have a seat. Hand me my coffee, son.
Do you want a
Thank
pen
you,
too?
sir.
This
A
is
pen too?
crooked.
No. It is crooked, isn't it? Life. Crooked.
Speaking of cricket, the cricket man's a good.
Oh yes.
The crookeds are. Okay.
The cricket man.
All right. The crooked man. I don't know what that means. Is it a song?
It's a movie.
It's a
well,
movie, but
it's
it has a song.
yeah.
Okay. So, what, as far as the first day you got here was like, Lord have mercy.
Yes.
What did you think the first day you got here? I mean, if anything.
Robin. Kind of. I don't know. Like I might not know anything, but I do. You know, kind of just like self-conscious. Like I know what to do, but like
Right.
what if I mess up? You know?
What if I mess up?
Just
So-
a bunch of what ifs.
Oh, stop. She doesn't have to smile. She's okay. She's smiling.
No,
You
I
can
was
see
saying
it.
me too.
You be quiet over there.
Me too.
You be quiet.
I wasn't.
Oh, you too?
Yeah.
Well, then just say it. We can hear you. I can repeat it for
I couldn't
you.
do it.
Lord have mercy, if you could only see his face. Can we see anything at all over here? No, we've got it right between the two of us. Okay, so whatever. We'll just leave it there. Yeah, yeah, we'll just squish. Okay, so 6 weeks later, actually a couple weeks later,
Like a week, probably.
a week or two.
I think it was. I honestly think it was like a week.
I remember the second week. I don't know if you remember this when you picked him up. She she thought I was the weirdest person ever. You guys already know I am. But she goes,
Give me your hand.
give me your hand. She remembers. Give me your hand. And I did it because I had a purpose for it. And you know what? Look, here, just take this over here. Right there.
Hold it.
There it is, right there. There it goes. Okay, good.
I'd be the camera.
See, now I can come over and she doesn't totally freak out on me and go, what the hell is she doing?
She hugged you today.
She kind of did. She kind of did.
She kinda
So
did
at
one of these
first, it was all about what I wanted to do was join the two girls' hands with mine, and I asked her, give me your hand. Jack said, no problem. I'm sorry, I'm not calling her Jax, even though we have an okay
That's
now.
Juan.
We're calling her Juan.
I'm Rebecca.
Oh, she's doing this, and Rebecca. Okay,
Hold on. Wait a minute.
I did this to get hands to connect the two of them, and she looked at me like,
I tried to fight her.
pretty much.
She said what?
She did.
I was backing out. I was
She's
like,
like,
what do you do?
what are you doing? What do you think you're doing? You're not grabbing me. I mean, you'd have thought I was just going crazy. And it really bothered her. It seriously bothered her. Because she didn't know me very well. And she had no idea, and I didn't tell her what was going on. So no trust at all, which was fine. That was fine. And that was the same day that we did the obstacle course with Maya or Jax.
I think it was Jax.
It was Jax? Okay, yes, we have Jax and Jax. Okay,
Jack has got
so
one right
we
there,
had
right behind her.
that's correct.
He's literally like right behind you.
Is he?
Yeah. He's sitting there eating.
Oh, he's over in the. I'm like, what? He's not there. Who's the ghost? And right, and now.
No, she's talking to me because
Can
you
you
were
see
pulling it?
Can you see it?
See
Can you
what?
see the screen?
No, you were pulling the thing that way.
I was
And it
pulling
was
the
leaning.
Yeah, it was
And it was
leaning and I had to
leaning.
catch it.
Grab
So
onto the leg, goon.
Which one?
Here, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn this around so that you. No.
Oh, okay, got it.
No.
You can see the screen.
You can see the screen and
You
see.
can call
Okay.
us.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, did you hear that? She just said. She just said you control us. No.
I don't. I have to. The cord was.
Lord have
I
mercy.
feel like we're on a newscast. You know those casts in the morning, and they're like, "Oh, how you feeling, Bill?"
The
Oh,
talk
I'm
show,
good.
Bill. I think that's cool because that's what this is supposed to kind of be like. We got coffee.
We got
I do.
coffee.
I do have coffee. Yes, we have fresh coffee if you need coffee.
Just made it.
Just yes,
She
just
did,
made
not
it.
me.
And so they can see her face too.
Yeah,
Okay,
they can see
good,
both
good,
of you.
good. More important than mine. Okay, good. They know
And
what I
Jax
mean.
is right there over your shoulder in the video.
Oh, all right. So we worked with Jax that day, and she had worked with Maya. We worked with Maya the day before.
The day
The
after.
week before, and we took Jax through the T obstacle.
No, that was Maya.
That was my.
We did Jax
I
and
thought
then
we did
Maya.
both.
Yeah, we did Jax.
Yeah,
did
Jax
work.
was before Maya.
Well, you missed a week too,
I know, but we took
and that was
Jax.
the week we worked with whatchamacallit, I think.
We took Jax through the cones.
We took Jax through the cones.
Yeah.
Ah, that's
Okay,
right. Very good. Very good. Okay. See, without them, I wouldn't remember Schmidt. Okay.
Nice save.
Right. Okay. So that was the second week, and now last week, because of the
Oh,
weather,
shh.
we ended up having
I'll be right back.
soup. Where are you going?
I'm gonna go fix the trash can because Nakoma just hit his
No.
face.
No.
But
You're
look,
going to love that chair. This is the chair challenge, buddy, and that's why it's so hard for you.
no,
It's
look.
hard for me. I
I'm
don't
being
like
dead
soup.
serious. He just smacked his head on the.
He smacked his head.
He
Yes,
smacked
look.
his head.
Yes, he did.
Like he's
Serious,
eating off
it's
the ground
not-
now because he's afraid to
it's
do
not a
it.
joke.
Oh, you're talking about Nakoma.
Yeah.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's still eating. He's fine. He's okay.
It's okay, honey.
Sometimes when things aren't perfect, we deal with the way they are.
He hit
Like
his
me.
head,
Does that make sense?
though.
Right? Yeah. But see, you're perfect just the way you are. You just don't know that yet.
Aw. Jesus Christ. God, no.
I keep telling her this, and I'm going to keep telling her this. no matter what our faults are, no matter who we are perfect just the way we are. It doesn't mean we don't need to grow. It doesn't mean that we don't have challenges. It doesn't mean that we're not making mistakes and we can't get better. It means we are perfect the way we are. We were made this way for a reason. We're going through what we need to go through for a reason, including me. I mean, we got our junk to go through too. So it doesn't matter what age you are, you will go through junk all of your life, and it's how you deal with it, including it. Is that an ant with very long legs? It is.
Yes,
Okay,
it
it
don't
looks
be a
like.
spider. It's a lie.
Did you just smack your head again?
Yeah, I'm
You
telling
did.
you. He can't get to the. He's having issues.
Hang on.
Really? Look what he figured it out.
Wait,
Wait,
watch
watch him get his head stuck. He's smarter.
He won't get it. He won't. No. See, this is a good example. I mean, look, just sitting here watching them. Is he figuring it out?
Yeah. Oh, that's
Is he figuring it out?
Yes.
Is he
kind
in
of
a
like
dangerous?
it took you a long time to figure out that she was my mom.
I didn't know her name.
We're sitting here and then
I
like,
understand
God
that
was
she's your
coming,
mom. I
and
just
then-
didn't know her
And then
name.
she was like, he was sitting there, we were talking, he was like, who's coming? I'm like, my mom. And he's sitting there, we're talking about something else, and he's like, oh, Robin's your mom.
Look,
It
I
took
didn't
a
have
cut.
I didn't have a
That's
name
okay,
to the
it's all right.
face. Okay, so I was like,
You know now, right?
Yeah, I know
It's
now.
Okay, you got it. But he figured it out,
so did I.
and he's
Oh,
not
yeah.
hurting himself,
Yes,
right?
but Jax is beat.
So what does that teach you?
You can learn stuff.
Besides that,
You can find a different way to do things.
say again.
You can find a different way to do things.
There's always another way to do things. If you keep trying, you can always find another way to deal with things and to do things and to handle things.
Just like Thomas Edison, he found 10,000 ways to not make a light bulb.
10,000 ways to not.
Yeah,
make a
it took
light
him
bulb.
10,001 tries to make the light bulb.
Did it really? 10,001 tries.
Yep. So he found 10,000 ways to do it wrong.
You can pick that up if you want to. Just take your mic off for a second. You can come back. It's no big deal. Don't mind you holding on to that. Probably just made like.
So she does it again.
I didn't do.
No, she did. She's like,
Okay. All right. Okay. So that's the kind of thing that we teach here and that they learn. You know, just by sitting here watching, we're talking about different things and how she's dealt with a few things since she's been here, and where she's at now. She's much more comfortable now than she was when she got here. Matter of fact, last week I was able to do, man, this is so my mom. She like comes into my body and takes over, and I go, knock it off. She was able to let me do an air hug, right? That was cool. Last week, she let me do an air hug. So what's an air hug? You remember what an air hug? Can you tell me? What's an air hug?
It's a hug with air.
It's a hug with air.
you do this kind of
You
thing.
don't actually hug the person, you
That's
hug
right.
the air.
There's no
around
touching.
them.
That's right. There's no touching. She stood there and she allowed me to hug the air around her. That's right. But that air is attached to her and she knew I was hugging her, so it's all good. It's the same thing.
Okay.
Same thing. So if somebody doesn't want you in their space, it doesn't mean
They said want to you.
want to.
They don't want to you.
If they don't want you in their space.
That's what
Is that what I said? If
That's
they
what
don't
you
want
said.
you in their space,
They won't let you in their space.
then we need to respect that. And if you absolutely need to go there, you do it in the amount of space they're allowing you to do that in. Okay, so very simple. What? Oh yeah, that's my boy.
No.
What was he doing?
He had a hold of like he wasn't trying to get the food. He just had a hold of the bag and was doing this.
Oh no, he actually has the food. He has grass in his mouth plus the bag, and he thinks that because in the end of shaking this bag that he has a mouthful of food, that it's actually giving him more food.
But it's not.
No. But that's what he thinks. But he also knows, now look at him, look at what he's doing now.
Eating off the ground.
Right, so how did the grass get on the ground?
He shook it out.
He shook it out.
Oh, so he did get more food.
Right, just not in the mouthful at the time.
Oh yeah.
He says, I get what I want, plus I get more.
It's just I gotta work extra hard to get the one on the floor.
Right, I gotta work extra hard to get the rest. But hey, it's worth it because I get more. Lesson, 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 ding, 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 ding. Yeah, we do this all
You work
day
hard in
long.
your job, you get more money.
Do you get what?
You get more money.
They get more money. What?
Okay, so when you work overtime,
When you work overtime,
you get extra pay.
you get extra
For
pay.
working overtime.
For working overtime.
He's working overtime,
He's
you're getting
working
extra food.
overtime to get extra. Exactly. That's exactly right. That's
Alright.
exactly right. He did
You're
good.
so
He did
smart.
good.
My brain broke.
Your brain
It's
broke.
those glasses, man. They give you knowledge. You can see the answers.
If you could only see his face behind the camera. So how do you feel now? You feel good. She came in today and she goes, I feel good.
Yeah.
I said, okay, what did you do?
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Really? She said, nothing. I feel good. And that is fantastic. And that makes me feel fantastic because that means that coming here helps to make you feel better.
It's the
Yeah, I don't like
horses.
staying home 24/7.
Is that the only reason you like coming here, really?
Oh no, I like the horses.
Oh, you like the
Yeah,
horses?
the horses
And
are.
what about all the learning crud that I keep asking you and putting you through?
Oh my God.
Good,
Oh my God.
good.
Is it worth it?
Yeah,
Good. Why?
Yeah.
Why is it worth it?
because of life,
Because of
man.
life.
More life.
Because
Are you
of
so,
life.
you're like totally full of it and feeding me a line right now? You are serious?
Yes.
So it's actually helping you deal with day-to-day stuff?
Now actually more now actually. So I said that backwards. Yeah, because I saw a person that I did not like that was super super rude, but because he is one of the people I work with's brother, I saw him and I got like flipped out. Like I was super mad. I was like, oh no, no, no. And then I was like, okay, you know what? Forget it. So I just like ignored him that whole time and then had no problems. Just carried on through the day. And I did good.
I'm proud. You did do good. So
Yeah.
let me ask you a question. Why do you think, because you're saying that one of the reasons this has helped you is because this is what happened and what you were able to do. So how did this, being here and learning here, how did that help you to remember to do that and
Think of
handle
them
that?
as a horse.
Awesome.
Because you're feeding the horse and they're over there bothering you. You just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Fantastic. Awesome. I'm so happy.
See, we do learn
See,
stuff from
that's
you.
awesome. No, and you know, sometimes we need to know that you're learning. We need to know if it's worth it to you or if it's just a playground. And we don't care if you think it's just a playground.
It can
I
go
don't
both.
care. As long as you're learning while you're here, I'm good with that.
Hey, you can learn in a playground. Kids learn, oh, let me jump off of this. Where's the bus? Let me not do that.
Next time, that was a bad idea. Let's do it again.
Hopefully, let's do
Let's
it
try it off
again.
of this one that's lower. Oh, no, let's not do that again.
Right. And then we'll go a little closer and we just decide, okay, it's probably not worth doing.
Why don't we just
anymore.
walk,
It's just
okay?
not worth it. I'm just gonna walk around.
Walk
Walk. All right. So I'm gonna switch with you. I'm gonna take that mic from Rebecca.
Hold on, it's stuck.
Hello, Rebecca.
Fantastic.
We go put under.
Oh, for God's sake, her OCD.
Oh no, that's
Do you want me
So
to
now, yes, my love, I'm moving next to you, and he's gonna fix it so we can see both. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So no, gotta go. Yeah.
Easier.
I'm just no. I'm coming to you, baby. You don't have to.
I already moved.
Well, you can. That's fine. We're good. Okay, so kind of the same thing. What's been your what? Did you just do?
Action.
Action. He does this. Here, wait. No, he
Action.
doesn't. No, wait, hold on. He's like, give me the mic. I know. Give me the mic.
Here, give me yours.
Okay, good. Thank God. Yeah,
It's a
take
slur.
it.
You gotta use action. It's a slur.
It's a slur.
It's a
It sounds like
slur.
a lisp,
A lisp. There you go.
I
Lisp.
have a lisp.
but it's a fake lisp.
But it's a lisp.
It's a good. I'm gonna put you on the camera in a minute. Hand that back. I gotta get to
Okay.
her. It's her turn.
Okay.
God, attention seeking behavior.
Hey, you're the one that tried to hit me, Mike.
Whatever. You better make sure we're both in. I mean, at least she's in for sure.
You're both
Okay.
in.
So, when you first came here, what was your thoughts? Horses. Good thing. Good thing horses.
a good
What did
thought.
you think you'd be doing? Did you have any idea?
Not
What's-
exactly. I mean, I did. I thought we're gonna learn life skills with horses.
What did that mean to you, though?
I
Life
don't- I
skills?
don't know.
No idea.
I really didn't know what was gonna happen. To be honest, I just went with it.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Because it got you out of the house, huh? And it meant horses. So let's get
Yeah.
out of the house and go play with horses.
And Cara.
And Cara. You didn't know Cara at the time.
But now she does.
I know now. Cara is a big integral part of, God, I hope I said that right. See, I know. I'm 54 and I still go, I don't know. She's a big part of this also. Cara, come here. Let her go. Really? Really? Because she won't come to me if I call. Really? Really?
Come to me.
Come here.
likes
Look,
blood.
see?
Oh.
Oh, do you want her in?
My dog is gone.
Do you want her in that?
For a
Bella?
moment, yeah, that's fine.
Hi.
So this is Cara. If you guys haven't met her, now you know. Cara is a little Honey, I Shrunk the Pit Bull boxer. She is 30 pounds and she doesn't look like a pit bull boxer. But
looks
she
like a
is,
kid.
she just, yeah, but boxer people know that she's boxer when they look at her too. It's a trip. Anyway, she's the welcoming committee and she loves these kids. So, you're not a kid, remember? Oh! And here we go. Okay, get that camera set on the ground and over here.
Yes,
All right.
ma'am.
So, once you found out what we were doing and you started working through the obstacles, and the first thing we did, sometimes what we do before we put them with a horse, we have them work with each other. And we do that multiple times. We did that today with Jax, didn't we?
The blind, not
Huh?
That was with Maya.
when no.
The teen-
When we let each other you want my
I was here when we led each other.
with our like eyes closed and stuff.
Yeah,
And
that was the first day.
That was extreme
That was the
anxiety.
first day.
That was the
That
very
was-
first day.
That was
Oh yeah.
We always do that
because
the first day.
Josie was here,
That's
so
right.
it was my turn.
Yep. So what we do,
Mike
one of the
Kika.
very first things we do is a trust exercise, and we do it with human with human. And we do that so that if you can't lead another human, I'm not putting you with a horse because they are 1,000 pounds, we are 100 pounds. Yeah, I know some are more, some are less. Not the point. Yeah, whatever. However,
big.
we work with each other too. So we have the team building there because they have to work together. And that teaches them how to work with the horse. You don't just tell a horse what to do. That's not really what we teach here. We teach working together. And so if I remember right, you did really good with the blind because we make them, one of the things we do for some of the classes, some of the kids, what are you shaking your head about?
Feels good.
It just feels good? Is that what you're doing? Or are you trying to distract me and it worked?
I'm trying to distract myself.
Okay, good.
Just talking about that's giving me anxiety.
Gives you
It's weird.
anxiety?
No.
Yes, he had anxiety. Okay, so one of the things that we do is we teach them to lead each other and how to hold on to the leash and whether to look and not look and go backwards and forwards and blah, 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 blah. And, you know, that's not always easy for people to do because we have to trust the person leading us and pushing us backwards. And if you got to close your eyes at any time, holy cannoli, are you out of your mind? Wasn't that about the thought? That was the thought. Her eyes are like this going, yeah, that was the thought. You want me to do what? And so that was the very first day. How did you feel about all that? Was it worth it to you? Was it fun?
Yeah.
Here, don't put that on your ear. It won't hear you, my love.
Well,
You're
now.
help it.
You're
Okay, now
hello.
you're reaching for the
Hello.
shirt. Okay, sure.
Yeah, I trust you.
It's a
She trusts
label.
me. That's good. Except that it pulled the shirt open, and
Yeah.
I don't want that.
I
So
mean,
we're just gonna
or
that.
or yeah. No other side.
Right there.
Okay, fine.
Oh, you.
I wanted it on this side.
You did.
Why didn't you
How
just
come?
put it on your brow
I hear
strap?
you better
That
with
was
me
smarter.
at the same time, so like
But I got my own.
I know, but like it just sounds better sometimes.
I
It just
feel like they're
sounds
so
better?
close
No, it
together
doesn't.
that it's
That's fine. It works like that. She tried really hard, but she finally figured out, yeah, it probably doesn't make any sense, so I'm just going to move on. So, okay. All right. No, that worked out in the end. How at the end of that day, I remember we do journaling time also. And that's not always easy for people either. So what we do is we tell them that they can write and or draw. And a lot of these kids are incredibly talented with the drawing and very good at expressing how they felt throughout the day and adding notes. And then we have some that they don't want to draw and they don't want to write and they don't know how to think about what's going on. She's raising her hand. In the end, we ended up with words on paper, so that was pretty awesome. And we ended up with a lot of pictures and words over here, which were fantastic. Fantastic. And she was pretty happy and jazzed about the first day.
I drew a happy face, didn't I?
I think you did the first day. Yeah, you
I
put a
think
happy
that was
face
it.
on there. I think so, yeah. So what has been the hardest thing for you here? I know that's a hard question because we like to focus on the positive when we're here. And that's a good thing. Yeah, I know you do. But what's been the hardest thing for you here? I remember one week you had a very difficult time. You remember that week?
We don't talk about that.
No, we're not, and we're not, and we are not talking about that. But you, I mean, you kind of relayed that you were having a rough day. It had been a rough week for you. And I think we worked with Jax that day. Do you remember that day at all?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you left? It was kind of challenging for you that day. And we ended up taking a walk afterward. We took some personal time in while they were putting things away, and said we took some personal time and you know, kind of let you share what you wanted to share. And how did you feel after you went home? Did you feel any better? Did you think that week through that? I mean, did it help you through it all, or no? Or
It did.
it did?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm shocked and glad. I like honest answers from you guys, because not everything here is cherries without the pits. There's pits involved, and those pits, when you bite on them, are hard and they hurt. And so not everything here that we go through is ha 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 and joyous and fun. We have our serious times, and we go through some hard emotions, and we go through some hard realizations. So my question for you at this point is, after 6 weeks of coming out here and going through all of that, not always working with the horses, like, you know, the weather didn't permit it last week, so we ended up with this crazy talk session, which was really, I thought it was very, very cool. I thought it was really cool. Hit some serious notes, hit some funny notes, almost tear-jerking notes to some of it for all of us, and yet when we left, everybody seemed pretty happy, and here you are again. So are you guys interested, speaking to the girls, are you guys interested in coming back for the second level when we do it?
Huh.
Did you zone out on me?
Sorry.
Oh, you caught on to something I said and your thought brain went that way. Are you interested in coming back for a second?
Yeah, I already asked you when the other one was.
Did you?
Yes, that's
See, I
when
forget
he
that
was.
you did.
No, that's when you didn't answer, and he was like, "Oh, Robin's your mom."
Oh, is that when
Yeah,
it was?
it was, yeah.
When I was trying to deal with the camera and the
Yeah.
issues and all that. Well, no wonder. Okay, that explains why I didn't hear. I was busy.
Me too.
You too? I feel so much better. Thank you. Okay, well, we're going to switch back and we're going to put Mr. over here, and then we're going to talk to your mom. And
Dun, dun, dun.
I know.
Hey, that's
I
not your
know. I know. Okay, so we've got 2 coming back in January, wherever we're at, and I'll talk about that at a different date. That's not for this video. So, what? 3.
He wants to come back.
3. Oh, there's
Come
3 of you
back.
that want to come back. Well, you're coming over here in a second, so I'm going to have you sit over there and switch with him. Are you okay with that? Thank you, love you. You can go ahead and take your lapel pin off. Lapel pin.
I forgot it.
Oh, I guess you're going over
Oh,
there.
you're coming over here? No, we're gonna pull him
oh.
over. Then we're gonna pull you over here. You're going to be the best for last kind of thing. Okay, gotcha. There we go.
My cup has been
And we need to make
forgotten.
sure that we pick up that cup, so it doesn't.
Oh,
go-
hey, look it, I'm in control now.
Take right. He just really. And I need to keep your hat down just a little bit. No, not over
No,
your
they
face.
can't hear
They
you.
can't hear you if you do that.
No. Just put it how you put it on me.
Oh yeah, like that. Because they haven't.
I'm
Welcome
Sergeant
to
Bell.
reality.
Good at being in control.
Okay, Jax,
I'm so
take the
good
camera,
at
lovey.
this.
All right, keep an eye on
I'm
it.
so good at this.
You want me to do it?
Move your chair forward.
Yeah.
I know. Move your chair
Scoot
forward.
up.
I'm gonna scoot up.
There you go.
also.
Okay. So you just basically want to try and get both in the picture, and if not, that's fine. Make sure he's in the
You don't have to get me in
However,
there because I can't see my face.
thank you. I'm like, take the glasses off. There you go.
How you doing? You look like a duck.
No, you look like a crooked man. The crooked man. That's what you look like. Dear God, help me to ask you questions. We know you've been coming out for a while, okay? But how? That's different. That's the work program. So, and it's a volunteer work program. So, instead of going through everything, because you've heard what I've asked them. So I'm going to ask you in simplicity, as much as I can. What's been your your hardest part and your favorite part.
The hardest part is the trust part, where we did the
Eyes closed.
Blind leading.
yeah, that one.
The blind leading.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait a
Okay.
minute.
And then the best part was the horses.
The horses.
Is the horses.
What about the horses?
Like you can talk to them and they don't have to tell anybody.
That's right. They're
Not
not.
there.
It's true.
That's not.
They can tell each other.
They can tell each other.
They can. However, no humans are going to know what they've said. No humans. You can say whatever you want. Matter of fact, you did a
Yeah.
church challenge by yourself,
Yeah.
but you didn't even mean to do it. Do you know which time?
You're talking about with Liberty, right?
No. No.
Oh,
no.
you're talking about when I sat in there.
Yeah, you were writing. You were doing your journal time,
Yeah.
and
Phoenix and Maya came up.
Phoenix and Maya came up to you. Yeah.
They knew that you were sad. They wanted to give you inspiration.
She's kind of being jokey and kind of being serious, and she said they knew you were sad and they want to give you inspiration. And she's right.
Serious,
She's right.
but I said it jokingly.
Yeah, exactly.
Because life
See,
is funny.
don't be serious.
And life is funny. God, I hope we gotta laugh at it, because if we don't, we're done. Forget it. We're going down. So
Go there.
there was we're not talking about religion. Hello.
No, I wasn't talking about that either.
Don't
Talking
go
about
down.
grapes.
Great. Lord
Go there
have
sometime.
mercy. So yeah, we do, but hopefully a lot later than sooner. Don't you think?
Yeah.
That was interesting. Good. I'm glad to hear
I
that
feel like
part.
you should give him your sunglasses.
That's a good idea. Because they're big
That
and they cover your eyes.
hides your eyes. It
And
hides
you don't
the
have to keep
half your
doing
face.
this. Because they've probably seen some of your face by this point.
Yeah, a lot actually.
That
Oh
is
my
not.
God.
That's
So
not a joke.
No, not this time.
You almost. Oh my God.
And to think I've had no kids, you know, my mother is laughing at me because I never had children. And
Adopt me.
I can adopt you?
Me
You
too.
have
You
a
can adopt
mom.
me.
Wow, that had to feel good. Oh my
Hey,
God.
you can adopt me. I don't have
I
a mom.
have a lot of moms.
Well,
You can adopt me. I don't have a mom.
I do.
I'll adopt you,
That's
buddy.
sad.
That'd be
That is
great.
I know.
Oh,
I don't
is
know
that
if I
sad?
want to adopt you guys.
Is that sad?
What makes you think I want you around 24/7?
Shit.
You love me.
I do love you.
Yeah.
But I barely put up with myself 24/7.
Me too.
Yeah, but you need us to
What do you
keep you
think I
sane so
do?
you can remember stuff.
So what stuff?
You
Say
need
again?
us to keep you sane and so you can remember stuff. Remember?
Because remember that
Are you
thing
telling
that you
everybody I
forgot?
don't remember anything?
Do you remember that
you
thing
said it already.
What thing did I forget?
See, look, you forgot about it.
There you have it. Well,
Make an
So-
excellent point.
what did you learn from the time when they came up to you? Because I know you did. I remember you relaying that. I'm not asking you to repeat what you said. I'm just saying was it helpful for you? Was it comfortable for you? Was it not comfortable?
It made me feel like they trusted me a little bit. So
And that's
that's good. Well, especially with Maya because she has a lot of issues with trust and she just kind of, hey, what's up? So, you know.
didn't
Like
you just
today,
ask me?
like
yeah,
today,
right?
it was, so the three that did it was Maya, Phoenix, and Jax. And I stuck my hand out for Maya. So and she just ended up licking me. And then Phoenix ended up licking me and Jax ended up licking me.
Well, Jackson Phoenix look everybody. However, Maya,
Mm.
they do.
How long?
There goes Pam. Yeah,
Oh.
that's Pam. She lives here. She lives in Walnut Creek. Okay.
I want to whisper too.
Lord. All right. So you just stated that you have a really hard time with trust,
Yeah.
and Maya came up, and you realized Maya's got a bunch of trust issues because she's a Mustang that was put through absolute hell from the beginning
Right.
and the continuance. Well, the way they're caught and so on, but that's a whole different issue. And
Phoenix
then
has
the owner
his-
that she had after that was very harsh on her. And so she doesn't trust. And she has done absolutely fabulous because of these kids. They have taught her how to trust. Just by learning from her, she's learning from them. She's learning to go through the obstacles with them and be that blinded person when she has to to back up, she wants to turn around. And so a lot of times what that teaches them, what does that teach you? Actually, you should know this one, I think. I don't know what you but what does that teach you about when you're taking her backwards, when will she not look behind her? What do you need to do?
You need to be confident.
Confident.
Like reassure her that she's gonna be fine.
That's right. Because
When I was
she,
walking her, like I looked up both sides. I'm like, keep going.
right. So if you're not a confident leader, and she taught you that, if you're not a confident leader, you're not going to have somebody with trust issues trust you to take
Right.
lead. Period. It's not going to happen.
Right. The
So you
second
gotta
time,
learn
I
how
think
to
she
do
was
that.
just like, I'm done with this, leave me alone. But the first time that I did it, she's like, okay, you're pretty cool.
Right. So I'm guessing that means you got more confident in leading her. Fantastic. Awesome. All right, darling. We're going to let Robin take the hot seat for a second.
Hey, you take your second.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Look down. Look away. Look away. Look away. No, I'm not singing for a living. It's not going to happen.
Don't quit your day job.
Don't. I won't. I won't. How about my night job?
Are you stripping?
I promise you not. That place would be like, no.
That
Those
place
are a
would be
beautiful
like-
thing. We're going to leave it that way. So, hi. How you been?
Good. You?
How did you find out about us?
Google. Googled horse therapy programs in Golden Valley, Arizona.
Really?
Mhm.
That is
That was
fantastic.
very specific.
Because I like horses.
Well, fantastic.
idea.
And
And
years ago, I had known that there was a horse therapy program out here in Walnut Creek. So that was essentially what I was looking for. And then I
Fantastic.
came across
Yeah.
this one.
there was, and I met those people at the fair. Very nice people, and they ended up, it just got too much, and so they had to bring it to an end.
Yeah.
Very nice people. But I think that was a writing program too, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was writing.
And that's another thing. We're not a writing program. We are all about being on the ground, feet on the ground.
Our feet, not theirs.
I do too, but you know that a writing program, there's other people that do that, and therefore we want to help to encompass all of the different areas of learning. And there's so much to learn from being on the ground in comparison to being on top of the horse. So that's what we teach here. I know we had spoken, and we've recently gone to created a sliding scale because we did most of our stuff pro bono, and Robin has been our first customer, so to speak, our non-pro bono customer. And so I guess my biggest question, have you seen, what has been your opinion of the girls? I mean, I don't expect it to be an overnight thing in any way, because changing our lives and learning new things it does take time, and it's not an overnight process. But what has been your opinion from what you've seen and heard from the girls?
From what I've seen and heard, is I think I've seen them gain some self-awareness for themselves, and really be able to kind of, focus on that and work on that here. I think this is like a safe avenue for them to be able to kind of explore things about themselves. I've seen, like you said, their level of trust in the last 6 weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
I am glad to hear that.
Absolutely.
That's a big
And
thing.
comfort, and just kind of, I've seen a lot of pride, in themselves.
That's awesome. I wouldn't have seen that. I wouldn't have expected to hear that. That's awesome. What about between each other? Are they dealing with each other better, do you think? I mean, you're an outsider listening in. They may see things completely, well, they're going to see things completely different from what we see them as.
Yes, actually they haven't been around each other for a whole long time,
Right.
but they are getting more comfortable with each other, which I've tried to been proactive with them about too, is that you are going to have hiccups in your relationship, in any relationship, and they have actually done really well with working through that without needing intervention. And
Oh, nice.
I offered it, and they've even said that they're fine, and they've been able to work through it. They're roommates, and they are around each other all day long, just like a marriage. And
Yeah.
they actually do better than a lot of kids that I've been around. So
Now, you're a foster parent.
yes.
Have you, Phoenix. This is why we sit in the round pen, so the horses can come in when they want to, even though he's focused on
The imaginary food.
The imaginary food. So no, I tasted it. It's there. I know it is. How long have you been doing fostering?
I'd say probably about 12 years.
Cats, oh boy, good for you. Kudos to you. Do you adopt the kids, or are they there with you temporarily?
What I am is the highest level of foster care that you can be, and it's considered a therapeutic level of foster care. And typically, at a therapeutic level of foster care, it's a step down to teach kids, kind of like you do, life skills and things, that specific things that they need to work on through that have been established through their service plan with mental health and their entire team, and to give them the skills and the ability to go back into the community, whether that's at home sometimes that's like for this kiddo learning, enough skills to be able to adult and go out on her own.
Yeah, she's getting to, and I know she's a little
Being
nervous
with
about
adults.
that.
She is really nervous
Which
about
is
that,
good.
and that's
That's
why
a good
it's given them that safety net and somebody to help them through that process. And typically at a therapeutic level of foster care, it's intended to be like a 3 to 6 month program, because it is a higher level and a step down, and it's we want to set them up to be able to be successful
That's
for
good.
whatever it is, and like in this one's situation, relationship with their with their own family, and be able to go and be successful with that. And I think she's learned a ton from here and
Yay.
being with us, and also a big part of foster care is working sometimes with the parents on helping them learn techniques and
Sure.
stuff to be successful. Shared
Well,
parenting.
Communication skills are, I know that communication in every facet, and like I said, I've never had kids, but I've never had kids, but I remember, and I think this is almost a plus for me, and I didn't think it would be, but because I'm seeing things from a Phoenix, don't you knock that camera off right more. He's like, what? Fine, I'll go away. I see things from I remember easier, I think, because I don't have that physical mothering that I had. Yes, I still have that mothering thing. They know. I'm like, nobody's no, and that's enough. And here's this and here's that. And I have that nurturing, that automatic nurturing. But it's easier, I think, for me to remember what it was like when I was a teen having issues. And I had some issues.
We all do.
And
Yeah, well.
and that's why I do what I do.
Yeah.
It's because
You do a good thing.
that's what
Yeah.
that's what inspired me. Was I didn't have an easy time at their age, and I definitely don't minimize stuff that they've been through, because I couldn't even imagine.
Right.
But that's where that's definitely where my heart comes from too. Is lessons that I've learned, and like my biggest thing is the stuff that I've learned from the things I've done wrong is incredible, and they can too, and they can be empowered, and they can overcome anything. And
They can, and here comes.
Maya.
Now we can't call her in. That's one of the rules of being in the round girl. We cannot call them in by physical or. And this is one of the hardest parts. See, she wants to know what's going on, and
I think
she's
she's
not
just
used to
curious.
seeing. She is curious. Yeah, and she's like, okay, I'm good. See ya. Too many people for me. And by not calling them in, she'll learn to trust more and come in more. Anyway, so I guess my last question for you, I know I'm putting you on the spot, if it is a capability, do you think, now first of all, our next classes, our second level class isn't going to start until January, because we have our annual event, and we're going to be moving. I'm just saying it out loud. We're staying in the area, very, very close in the area. However, we are be moving. Yes, and the kids are saying they're going to be helping, so that's great. They've said that they want to come back, so can we help them come back?
yes, absolutely.
Fantastic. As long as it's, of course, mixes with everybody's schedules and all that good stuff, that's great. All right, we're done. We're done. Nope, not cutting yet. Can I turn that off? If you guys want to know anything about this, and I got to tell you, them sharing this with you has been a very, very special thing. It's been, it's something they probably wouldn't have done when they first got here. I guarantee Miss Thing over here, Miss Rebecca, wouldn't have done it. She'd be like, yeah, no, not happening. She's right. She's what?
You trying to do the list.
I can't do it. Yeah, I can't. I feel like I'm going to start talking like Donald Duck, and I do a really bad Donald Duck. If you want any information on it, you know who to get hold of. Just get hold of us at Caring Hearts for Horses. We will have a second level and a first level starting in January. They are 6 weeks long. Sounds like a long time. We were doing a 3-week, what we called intensive, but it has worked out better. The relationships seem to build better over a longer period of time. And that's what we want. We want more learning, easier learning. So, and they go through life. They get a chance. I'm going to hurt him in about 2 seconds. I'm just going to reach over and I'm just going to pull you. See, so he goes forward. It's what it is. We do a sliding scale, and we have just recently found out that we have been awarded a little bit of money to help people out with it as well. We don't know what that little amount is yet, but it doesn't matter if you're having a hard time. So either way, if you have any questions, answers, you're curious, don't hesitate to get hold of me. You can send me an email at mickey, just like the mouse, Mickey at caringheartsforhorses.org. And you can also get hold of us on our website at caringheartsforhorses.org. Da-da-da-da. Have a great one. She's going to hit the off button, and hopefully it's going to go.
Which one's the off button?
Which one's the off?
Is it the giant X in the top of the corner?
Yes.
The X
No,
on top.
But it's live.
It's okay.
Okay, it's gone forever.
It's gone.
Are you sure you
No,
want to
it
stop
won't.